Hey guys, I'm back. Yes, it is LeBurn98 back again with another video. No guys, I did not leave you. I did not leave you with Buck85, who's, by the way, has been holding in the fort quite well with his infamous videos. But no, I haven't been away. Well, I have been away. Let me rephrase that. I haven't left YouTube. Quite far from it, actually. No, actually, I've been going around and updating my room. I wanted to have a media room that's more organized for YouTube, for everything I do. My computer, my computer games is all that stuff. My game consoles, my Blu-ray collection, everything in one room, just to make it a little easier around the house. And that's what I wanted to do. Problem is, it took 2 months to do it, and it shouldn't probably have taken that long. But at the same time, when you work, you don't have a ton of time, you know, to do things. So it was a long process, but I believe it was worth it. And we did things like paint the room, reorganize the Blu-ray and game collection, which, by the way, I will get to a little later in this video. And just reorganize everything. I actually had to build a bed. I wanted a bed that was a spare bed, but at the same time I wanted a bed that had storage. So my father, who's fairly handy in carpentry, actually helped me build a bed that we have inside. We have kind of like a hidden compartment or whatever. It's not really hidden. uh, where you can put stuff that I don't use every day. Like old cables, things like that, where I don't need quick access to, but nevertheless, it's there if I need it. And yeah, but anyways, I wanted to do an update video, but at the same time, Black Ops 3, the beta on the PlayStation 4 was out. I thought, why not combine both of these videos into one? And that's what you're seeing right here, right now. This is actually my very first gameplay, and in typical Call of Duty fashion, you get killed by a kill streak. Yeah, that seems to be it in Call of Duty. I don't know. But overall, though, I mean, I've only played, and you will see all three of these matches in this video. I played 3 matches, and I did fairly well in 2 of the 3. The one I didn't do so well in, spoiler alert, is this one right here. And that's mainly because I was still trying to get my groove on here, trying to to learn all the mechanics in this game. My general thoughts, and I suppose I get the Call of Duty stuff out of the way with this beta. My general thoughts are the guns handle fairly well. It does feel like Black Ops, but it feels like the first Black Ops to me, just a lot faster, obviously, with the jetpacks and whatnot, which is fine by me. I love the first Black Ops. I've made it known I wasn't a huge fan of Black Ops 2, with the multiplayer, I should say. When it comes to campaigns, like, I really like the campaign on Black Ops 2. And it's right up there with the first Black Ops. I thought both campaigns and Black Ops have been very good. But yeah, I mean, the multiplayer in Black Ops 2 I wasn't a huge fan of. And I don't really know why that was. I don't know if it's because I simply didn't have the time to play, and that's why I was getting frustrated or whatever. But it just didn't grab me especially like a Black Ops game should. Like, I'm usually a fan of all Treyarch's games. Even Call of Duty 3, I know a lot of people didn't like that one. It was a lot different in comparison to even Call of Duty 2 at the time. But I didn't mind that one. Black Ops is where, World at War is really the first time where you've seen Treyarch shine, and kind of, maybe, just maybe, they can actually take this thing and go in a different direction, perhaps. I really liked the World at War. And then Black Ops came out, and that was kind of it for me. That was the I would say right now that's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Call of Duty games in the entire franchise. And then Black Ops 2, and like I said, the multiplayer wasn't the greatest for me, but again, it wasn't horrible. I just don't know quite, I don't really know quite why that is, why I hated it. But maybe hate's a strong word, I don't know. But yeah, but I mean, as far as the beta is concerned, again, I've only played 3 games. And so take that for what you will. We all know what Call of Duty, especially when it concerns a beta, the beta is not necessarily going to reflect the final product, especially 2, 3, maybe even 4 months in, when everyone learns all the cheap tactics and stuff like that that can ruin the game for a lot of people. But overall, I like the speed of it. It's not too quick like Advanced Warfare, but it's kind of like a notch below that. I do like the wall riding, the wall running, I should say, which is very reminiscent of Titanfall. I find the wall riding, or I keep saying wall riding. Well, we'll call it wall riding, whatever. You guys know what I mean. It has a bit more weight to it in this one than in Titanfall. I find Titanfall, I find you're very floaty when you're running on the wall. This one, you have a bit more weight to it. I like that. And overall, I mean, I really do like what I've played thus far in the beta. Now, again, it could change. You know, we could get the final game, and I will be buying this game as I usually do. I really like the campaigns at the very least. So for me, just that alone is worth it. But from what I've seen so far in the beta, I do like it. Another thing I like too, and you can kind of see it right there, is players, you know, your enemies go down fairly quick, which is, again, very similar to, you know, let's say, I would say like maybe like a Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Black Ops had that similar type. I have that, just, I don't know, it seems like it very, how do I say that, like it, I'm trying to come up with the words, like it does feel like Black Ops. It's like if Black Ops was fused with Titanfall, this is what this game reminds me of. And again, that's not a bad thing. I loved Black Ops. So, but yeah, I mean, that's all I can really say about the beta. I mean, you know, it's hard to really look into the future and see how like some of these things maybe, you know, maybe they'll become overpowered and overused and they become the bane of existence. You know, it'll just piss off people in the multiplayer, but overall I do like it. So enough with that, enough with Call of Duty. Let's get to what I really want to talk about, which is just kind of an updating video about what's happening on the channel, what I want to do, and now that I got the room complete, what I have planned for that. So anyway, so I suppose we should talk about the room. So yeah, the overall layout hasn't changed. The only thing you really see in my videos is the movie collection, which usually you would see behind me. That is the same. I mean, it's on the same wall. Everything's pretty much, yeah. Everything's pretty much the same with that when it comes to that. I also have my games on that side now, which I did, but I actually got a separate shelf for that, a smaller bookcase for that, also made by Billy, and it matches that. Then I also want to get another one because I know I am going to run out when it comes to all my games I have. There's even some games I do not have on there, like my Xbox collection, my GameCube collection, my Wii collection. There's a lot of games on there I do not have because I simply didn't have the space for. That's something else I'll probably get into a little later in this video. Anyway, so on the other area, the part you don't really see, again, it's similar. I have my computer desk with you know, my two monitors, and on the very top I actually finally bought a mount and mounted my TV to the wall. That's probably one of the biggest changes in this room here. Makes a huge difference. And then kind of on my right here right now is I have a all my game consoles hooked up, and my TV, and my computer, everything is hooked up to the TV as well as the monitors, so I can kind of switch back and forth between whatever I want. And again, we made a custom bed that I have storage in, which is going to help greatly in this small room. I would have liked to have a basement to have like just a massive media room. Unfortunately, I do not have that. I live in a small house, so I had to make do, and this is kind of how I made do. Anyway, speaking about the room, this is one of the announcements I have to make here, is that I will finally, as requested by so many people, yes, I will do a room tour. It's going to take some time because I got a few other videos to do, which I will get to. But yes, I will do a room tour, and I'll try to go into, I'll try to go in depth as much as possible, specifically when it comes to like what I'm using for keyboard, mouse, you know, and the monitors, stuff like that. Obviously, you guys know what an Xbox One looks like. You know what a PlayStation 4 looks like. I don't have to repeat that. But when it comes to like the the stuff that maybe you wouldn't want to buy, like a my TV, what's inside my computer, things like that. That's where the details will come into, or rather come into play. So yes, definitely doing a room tour. I am finally so excited. I've been wanting to do one for a while. I just haven't really mentioned it, but it's one of the things I wanted to do, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to fix up this room to make it more presentable. Uh, for that, because this room up until now was not very presentable. It was basically an old storage room that I simply turned into a media room. We've painted it. We've drywalled a few walls and so on, and just to make it more presentable, so I can show you guys the room. And that's what I'm so excited to finally be able to do, because every so often I get a request to have a room tour, especially when I do an overview for media for my Blu-ray collection. I always seem to get requests, and especially in those videos. And speaking about media, I promise you, I will finally go back to doing overview videos of my collection. I believe the last time I done that was in 2013, and let me tell you, I have a ton more shit to show you. Oh my god, I must have like double the collection now. And when it comes to games, even more so. So I have a lot to show you. Actually, you know what? I think when it comes to the games, I think PlayStation has increased that much. I know I bought a few like exclusives that they had that I never got to try. I got them for like $5. But what really changed, I would feel, would probably be like the Wii U collection, PlayStation 4, and then Xbox One. Basically, the current gen games have really increased. I will also show you, which I don't believe I did, is my Steam collection, going through the list as well, kind of picking out games I really enjoy, and going through that list. And so just like an overall view, an overview, if you will, of my media collection for 2015. And I would like to do these every year, because every year I get a ton of crap. But the thing is, with these overview videos, if you're not aware, if you haven't done one yourself, and if you have, you know the feeling, they're very, very, very tiring to do. For one thing, I like to take the things off the shelf, put them in a pile here, and then I use my webcam, which is what I used last time, to present each video, in this case, each Blu-ray to you, and give you my thoughts about the more special things in my collection. Now, granted, I don't have to do that. I could just go with the old iPhone trick and just like go along the collection and pull out the odd one here and there. But I prefer detailed overview videos when I watch them, so I figure people are like me as well. And for those people who are not like me, who don't want to sit maybe an hour or more, or go through 5 or 6 videos of just talking about movies and junk, I will have a shorter video for you guys, which will be just like a straight up, like maybe 10-minute, 20-minute video of just like the overall collection, where we just kind of look at the spines of the movies and games and stuff like that. So I will try to please both of you guys, but I think the majority of my fan base would like to see, would like to see just like the overall view of my collection, and and in detail. Again, that's what I like to see, and that's what I assume a lot of people would like to see as well. So that's another big news. So again, we got the room tour, and we got the media overview for 2015. And what's funny about the overview videos is I actually did one for 2014, but I was not happy with it. I actually, it seems every time I went to go do one, I caught a cold or something like that. I wasn't feeling all the greatest. And I did persevere, and I did do it, but I was not happy with the overall video, so I did not publish it. It's there, it's on my computer, but I thought, why not scrap it and redo it, and that's what I'm going to do for 2015. What else do we have? Well, we have games, a lot of games coming out. And I will not say what game Booyak is going to do, but there is a game coming up that I think you guys will like, and I believe, now don't pressure him into this, I believe he's going to do a face cam for this particular game. So look forward to that. I also got Rare Replay, and I've been playing a lot of Perfect Dark, and I thought, as a game that I loved on the N64, I thought, why not do that? That's a short little Let's Play, so I will be doing that. I'll probably start that after this video, and we'll have that up probably within 2 to 3 weeks. Other things I want to do is I have a backlog of videos of gameplay for Dying Light and Destiny. Destiny's actually been complete between Buaka and myself. I just have to edit the videos, and those are time consuming as well because they are co-op, and as with any co-op that we do, we have to edit each individual file, the audio file, to match, and that can be a bit of a pain, but I am going to finish that. Finally, I had time to do it, and that will probably be the first thing that'll go up. Then the Dying Light, it is also done, and that one I have to do a little bit extra to that one because I actually do some narration at the start and end of those videos. But those will be done as well. And that's it for basically like videos. And of course, I will be doing a Killzone 3 Let's Play. I haven't forgot about that. I actually want to do all the Killzones at some point. Another thing I will be doing, I know I'm putting a lot out there, but it's something I definitely want to do, is the Uncharted Trilogy Collection, or the Nathan Drake Collection, I believe is what they called it. I'm going to be doing that one. It's a series I've been wanting to do, and I had planned on doing it, but now that they're coming out with the remastered edition of those games, I thought, why not wait for that? And that's what I'm going to do. I believe that comes out in October, so probably mid-October, early November is when I'll try to get that out there. It might actually be before Killzone 3 when I get that out there. I think a lot of people would like to see that. And I think that's it for now. I think that's all I really have as far as upcoming videos that I can definitely put a stamp on that we're definitely doing. There's other things I would like to do, but I don't know if it's feasible at the moment. Again, I do have a full-time job, you know, so it's very difficult, you know, to try to squeeze out some time, some time for YouTube. And but those are definitely the ones I want to do. So again, what's coming up in the near future? Or this year, definitely this year, is a room tour. Everyone's been asking me about that. I finally want to do it. I love watching room tours, and I think having my own up on YouTube would be pretty cool. So room tour. Media overview video. So that's, again, Blu-rays, DVDs, games. Steam games will be a new addition to the overview. Then finally, we're going to finally finish Destiny's single-player co-op with Block 85. That again is already done. It's complete. It's completely recorded. I just have to edit the videos, as well as Dying Light, which is also complete. Again, just have to edit the videos. And then we're going to do Perfect Dark, the N64 game, which was redone, remade, remastered on the Xbox 360 and is now in the Rare Replay. I'm going to be doing that one. Now going to be a short, like maybe 10 episode video series or whatever. Then Killzone 3 and the Nathan Drake Collection. And of course, Buyaka will be doing his game as well. When that will be, I do not know. But it will happen at some point this year. And I think that is it. I think that's pretty much everything I had to say. So I'm kind of glad actually that I did this overview video, or did this updating video with Black Ops 3 gameplay, because it gave you guys something to look at while you hear me jabber on about things and stuff. And yeah, so anyway, that's it. So a lot of stuff's going to be happening on the SU channel between myself and Buak85. Oh my god, I'm just really excited for the end of this year as well as next year. We have a lot of stuff planned, and we're really hoping that it comes to fruition. And yeah, so anyways, I just want to say one thing real quick here. I want to thank Buak85 for everything he's been able to do. He had to churn out 2 Let's Plays in the span of like no time at all, because usually what we do is we alternate. And he didn't have notice that I was doing this. I should have probably notified him, but he didn't. But he was able to churn out those Let's Plays. And yeah, he's been a workhorse, and I really want to thank him for that. And yeah, really excited for what's coming up. So anyways, that's it. Take care, guys. This is LeBurn98 signing out. See ya. Bye.